Okay, let's now look at properties of limit when x goes to infinity and x goes to negative infinity. Properties of limits as x goes to infinity and when x goes to negative infinity. Okay, so when x goes to, number one, when limit of fx when x goes to infinity, the answer is L. L is a number. That means one-sided, two-sided limit exists. So this one, when x goes to infinity. Before this, we consider when x goes to a number. So the answer is whether positive infinity or negative infinity. But now, x itself goes to infinity. Okay. So, based on this, when x goes to infinity here, let's say x goes to infinity from here and here, right? Okay, so x goes to infinity. Let's say the graph is this one. What's the answer? So the curve goes to 0, right? The curve goes to 0. So let's say this one is you can say that the function is fx. Sorry, limit of fx. Let's say unknown function. When x goes to infinity, the answer is 0. Limit of fx when x goes to infinity equals 0. So now L is 0. Okay. So look at second example. Let's see, this one is y equals 1. Okay, y equals 1. So if you have limit of the function when x goes to infinity. So let's say this one. Okay, so you can say that the answer is 1. Okay. So next, look at this example. These properties, second properties. Limit of fx when x goes to negative infinity, the answer is m. When goes to infinity, you can draw a curve here or a curve here. So x goes to infinity because of that here and here, and then it goes to infinity. So equals n. N is the value. So you can say that you can write here. You can write here as limit of the function when x goes to negative infinity equals 0. Okay, awak tanya, tak perlu dah ke two-sided limit? Okay, so for this one, you just consider when x goes to negative infinity. Okay, so next, you see this one, the graph is like this. X goes to negative infinity. Okay, sorry, negative infinity. X goes to negative infinity. Kalau dia daripada bawah pun, dia akan pergi nilai y dia ialah close to 0. So the answer is 0. Okay, ini macam kita masuk je ni dah, kita tengok dapat nilai apa. And based on the graph. Kalau based on the function, you need to analyze the function first. Okay, so number 3, the property is, ini pun kita dah buat dah sebenarnya. For n greater than 0, limit of 1 over x squared when x goes to infinity, the answer is 0. Tadi kita guna x goes to a number, not a infinity. Okay, so for this one, actually what you can do here is you substitute the value for x here. So you get 1 over infinity power of n. Berapa besar nombor infinity? So, cuba awak tekan kalkulator, ambil nombor 1, divide by nombor yang paling besar ada dalam kalkulator. So, you can use 999 sehingga penuh kalkulator awak. So, what's the answer? The answer is actually 0. 1 divide dengan nombor yang paling besar, dia close to 0. That is why we use this property, limit of 1 over x power or power of n when x goes to infinity, the answer is 0. Okay. For this one, ini kalau awak nak lukis, awak lukis sendiri ya. Okay, for this one, when x goes to negative infinity. So when you substitute into the function here, this one is negative infinity. Power of n. 1 bahagi dengan nombor yang paling besar, dia akan dapat close to 0. So the answer is 0. Okay. So what you can conclude from this property? 1 divide by nombor yang paling besar, jawapannya ialah 0. Masuk dulu. So saya dah pesan sebelum ni, okay, you just replace first and try to simplify. If you got the answer, that means that's the answer. But if you got 0 over 0, 1 over 0, okay, that one you need to do something to simplify and then to find the answer. Okay. Okay. Ini saya tunjuk contoh when based on these properties. Okay, based on these properties. Okay, so based on these properties, number A, if you replace n by 1, so you will get the function is 1 over x. So 1 over x when x goes to 0, tadi dah sebut. X goes to infinity, tadi saya dah sebut, the answer is 0, right? This one, sama juga. The answer is 0. Limit of the function when x goes to infinity. Okay, masukkan nilai di sini, dia akan dapat nilai dia adalah 0. Okay, so ada juga example. Okay, so I stop here for this one is saya tambah sikit sini ya. The fourth properties, limit of fx when x limit of fx over gx when x goes to infinity. So when you substitute into the function here, we got infinity atas, bawah pun dapat infinity. Okay, so before this, if you have 0 over 0, what you need to do class? When you got 0 over 0, you need to simplify, right? Okay, you need to factorize. Or you can multiply by the conjugate. But what we should do if you got infinity over infinity. Okay, so based on this statement, what you need to do is simplify the function by dividing numerator and denominator by x to the power of n, where n is the highest power of x. Okay, itu yang awak perlu buat. So, we have 4 properties. What is the first property, class? Masuk nilai, dapat number. Property nombor 2 pun lebih kurang sama. Okay. Dia cuma apa yang beza ialah increases. X is increases or x is decreases. Okay. So I stop here. So in the next video, I will show you example 16 on page 27.